The environment and the concept of stewardship hold profound significance in religious thought, particularly within Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. Many believers see the world as a creation that reveals God's presence and serves as a reflection of divine glory. The natural world, in all its complexity and beauty, is often viewed as a testament to the power and wisdom of God. Through the environment, God is believed to communicate with humanity, offering glimpses of divine creativity and providing a means to understand and connect with the Creator. This perspective fosters a sense of sacredness around the environment, inspiring religious communities to view the earth as a gift that should be respected and preserved. However, despite this sacred view of the world, humans have caused significant damage to the environment. Activities such as industrialization, deforestation, and overexploitation of natural resources have led to severe consequences, including global warming, pollution, and the depletion of essential resources. Global warming, driven by the excessive release of greenhouse gases, has resulted in rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and more frequent and severe weather events. The exploitation of natural resources, such as fossil fuels, minerals, and forests, has not only diminished these resources but also disrupted ecosystems and biodiversity. Pollution, from plastic waste to toxic emissions, has contaminated the air, water, and soil, posing threats to both human health and the survival of other species. These environmental problems are largely the result of human activities driven by industrial growth, consumerism, and a lack of regard for the long-term impact on the planet. To address these environmental challenges, there are numerous approaches that individuals, communities, and governments can take. These include reducing carbon emissions through renewable energy sources, implementing sustainable agricultural practices, conserving water, and protecting endangered species and habitats. Efforts to reduce pollution can involve improving waste management systems, recycling, and reducing the use of single-use plastics. On a larger scale, international agreements like the Paris Agreement aim to unite countries in the fight against climate change by setting targets to limit global warming. Additionally, educational initiatives and advocacy can raise awareness about environmental issues and encourage more sustainable lifestyles. These solutions require collective action and a shift in how humanity views its relationship with the earth. In Christianity, the belief in caring for the environment is rooted in the concept of stewardship. Christians believe that God entrusted humans with the responsibility to look after His creation. This idea is based on the biblical narrative of Genesis, where God commands Adam and Eve to fill the earth and subdue it and to rule over the creatures of the earth. However, this dominion is not meant to be exploitative, rather, it is a call to responsible management and care. Many Christian denominations and organizations advocate for environmental stewardship as an expression of faith, emphasizing the need to protect the environment as part of fulfilling God's will. This perspective encourages Christians to engage in activities that promote sustainability, reduce environmental harm, and care for all of God's creation. Judaism also teaches the importance of stewardship, with a focus on tikkun olam, or repairing the world. Jewish teachings emphasize the responsibility of humans to preserve and protect the environment, recognizing it as a creation of God. The Torah contains numerous laws and commandments that reflect a deep respect for nature, such as the prohibition against wastefulness, Bal Tashkit, and the commandment to let the land rest during the sabbatical year, Shemitah. These principles underscore the belief that the earth belongs to God and that humans are merely caretakers who must use its resources wisely and ethically. In contemporary Jewish thought, there is a growing movement towards environmentalism, with many Jewish organizations and communities actively working to address environmental issues in accordance with their religious values. In Islam, the concept of khalifah, or stewardship, is central to the relationship between humans and the earth. Muslims believe that Allah appointed humans as khalifah on earth, giving them the responsibility to manage and protect the environment. The Quran emphasizes that the earth and its resources are a trust from Allah, and humans will be held accountable for how they treat this trust. This idea of stewardship is not just about preserving nature but also about ensuring justice and balance in how resources are used and shared. Islam encourages moderation, conservation, and the protection of all forms of life, reflecting a deep respect for the natural world. Environmental stewardship is seen as a form of worship, as caring for the earth is an expression of gratitude and obedience to Allah. In summary, the environment is deeply intertwined with religious beliefs about stewardship and the divine. While the world is viewed as a way for God to reveal His presence, human actions have caused significant environmental damage, leading to urgent global challenges such as global warming, resource depletion, and pollution. Tackling these problems requires a combination of practical solutions and a re-evaluation of humanity's relationship with the earth. Within Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, the concept of stewardship emphasizes the moral and spiritual responsibility to care for the environment, reflecting a shared belief that the earth is a sacred trust from the Creator that must be preserved for future generations.